We're joined now by Xiaochen Zhang in Washington. He's the president of FinTech for Good, a global network that connects startups, industry leaders, and investors. We'll get to Huawei in just a second, but I want to ask you, what do you make of all this fuss about TikTok?
Yeah, I think this is just one of the interesting story about global expansion. That when a successful company from other country to enter into a new market, and there will always be different scrutinies to go to the company, and this is one of the example. Yeah.
I was at a conference in Beijing back in December, and all anyone was talking about at that time was 5G and AI. So I want to ask you, where are we on 5G advances? Has the pandemic slowed things or actually accelerated them, do you think?
Definitely accelerating, because I always use the matter of China is using 5G speed to develop 5G infrastructure. And currently, China is one of the world's largest, one of the world's leader in rolling out 5G, and have accomplished the initial national coverage in 50 cities in 2019, and also now promise to just complete all the 300 cities by the end of 2020. So as of early June, that the military confirmed that more than 400,000 base stations have been built in China, and which are connecting more than 60 million 5G phones.
We've done quite a few stories of late about the UK's move with regards to Huawei, just to satisfy the US, and the cost that's going to come to London as a result of that. Were you surprised by that, and how much of a setback is that for Huawei?
I think Huawei has seen this as an opportunity, so does China. And foresee the upcoming market entry barriers. So Huawei has already placed orders of critical parts much earlier, and China has scaled up investment in circuit chips and also other key technologies. Huawei is, just this month, 3GPP 5G formally endorsed as ITU IMT 2020 5G standard, which will be widely used by all countries. So, at a political level, that there will be more, conversation around the UK and other potential market entry barriers. But this, I think, for Huawei is also opportunity to just look at other countries like Belt and Road countries, and also to look at the supply chains, and also to invest in the core technologies to make it more the technology more competitive.
Back in the 60s, there was the space race. Today, it seems like it's the 5G race. But by all accounts, the U.S. seems to be lagging behind. 4 of the world's 5 most 5G-ready nations, they're all in Asia. It's China, South Korea, Japan, and India. Countries like China, as you know, investing a lot of money, while the U.S. seems to be using its muscle just to kind of pressure countries not to go with Huawei. Is that an effective strategy?
Yeah, I think, but enough for countries to compete, it will just all go to, the entrepreneurs and innovators. And in China, many entrepreneurs are already developing their next generation solutions based on 5G. And Baidu completed 5G autonomous driving testing in 2018, followed suit by many others. And GTE launched a remote 5G diagnostic and treating system to help experts in Chengdu to just provide medical assistance locally, which is, and then to Wuhan, which is over 700 miles away during the global pandemic. And also, the Beijing Institute of Technology just developed a robotic 5G monitoring car on its campus to just operate a remote operator to safely screen visitors from afar. And you can see also, many gaming companies, healthcare providers, smart city planners, and almost all industries are engaging in the technology to reinventing themselves. And just lately, Carbon Blue is also, combining 5G together with the blockchain to build next generation digital infrastructure, not only in China, but also, for the Belt and Road cities. So as you can see, by end of the day, it's the innovators who will just, promote the technology and make it available for everyone in the world.